Hello, dear learners. Hope you all are fine. This is Mr. Yasin Shakir, advocate, and you are watching my YouTube channel, Nai Soch, Nai Manzil. I cordially welcome you people to a new series of English language learning. This is specifically for all of you. Actually, it is a series, an easy and a new way of understanding, learning English grammar. I have added the word understanding, not just only learning, because actually grammar is specifically related to conceptualization or understanding. So this is a dynamic video for all of you. So let's define what actually grammar is. A very complicated issue that is actually a sort of complex idea even for the ESL or the student belonging to the native language. It's equally problematic. It troubles all people. From today onward, after watching this video and further videos, this will be a lucid idea for all of you, an easy approach to understand and learn actually grammar. First of all, let the word be defined what actually grammar is. Grammar, it's actually back from the Greeks. Actually, they termed it as a craft of letters. How it is a craft of letters? It means it's the exploitation, the manipulation of the letters, the words. Grammar is actually totally concerned with the manipulation. A good manipulator is a good writer, a good speaker, a good reader, a good listener. Even he or she can be termed a competent speaker of a language. Yes, as I define in my simplest words what actually grammar is for your better understanding, you can understand in a very actually lucid and easy way. A set of finite rules of a language. Finite rules, it means limited rules. We have to understand, we have to learn limited rules, and from which an infinite number of structures can be structured. From those actually finite number, the limited number of rules, infinite or unlimited number of structures can be constructed just for understanding limited rules and unlimited structures. By structures, I mean sentences, statements, and the language structures. David Crystal, a big name in English linguistics, he actually defines grammar. Grammar is the study of all the contrasts of meaning that it is possible to make within sentence. He says, actually, grammar is basically concerned, actually constructing meanings within a sentence. It is the art to join the words together to make a sensible, actually, utterance. A very amazing, actually, fact that I'm going to share with you people is, according to Oxford Uni Press 2006, there are 3,500 rules. It's amazing as well and confusing as well. How is it possible for an individual to memorize all 3,500 rules? Actually, it is not concerned, or it is not meant just to memorize or cram all those rules. Actually, it is the matter of understanding. That's why don't be confused. It's easy task. Just understand. Even you can create your own rules and understanding and perceptions about language structures. Now, this is actually usages of English grammar. Why an individual learns a grammar of a language? What's its application? What are the usages or advantages? Sidney and Gerald, in their second edition, Pearson 2002, an introduction to English grammar. They've actually prescribed all these actually what we say usages. First one, if one learns in a competent way the grammar of his or her native language, it helps understanding the grammar of second language. This is a fact. If one is aware of the things which are present in his own language and the grammar of that language, then it is quite easy to understand the language of a target, the grammar of a target language. Okay, the second one, recognition is essential. The parts of a sentence in any language, they should be recognized, and that recognition is essential. When one can make recognition easily, he or she can actually generate more sentences or structures in an easy manner. If there is no recognition, how can an individual be able to understand and join the words together to make an utterance or stretch of talk? Literary or non-literary text. If we talk about the interpretation of the literary or non-literary text, then there is the role of grammar. If there is no actually conceptualization or understanding of grammar, then an individual cannot be able to actually interpret all these sort of things. For the interpretation, the better interpretation, or even for the interpretation positively, for the interpretation of the literary or non-literary text, the recognition or the understanding of the rules of a language is necessary. Composition. This is a big problem for even natives and non-natives at the same time. Composition in a correct way. For the composition of a language to write an essay, write a story, even to write about your own self is always complicated one. Why? Because we don't know the rules and prescriptions and the structures of the language in a proper way. That's why it's always hard for us, or hard for the learners to actually join them, to make them structured in a correct way. That's why grammar is essential for the composition as well. Application power. If we talk about the application power of the grammar, then here are two sentences for you people. You can make other sentences as well to make it more illustrative. The dog barks at her. Just understand? It is the dog that barks at her. Now, the second, she barks at the dog. I have just replaced the roles. Just replacing the roles changes the sense. The first sentence makes the sense, but it is nonsense. How is it possible that if she is not mad, if she is mad, she can bark at the dog? Now, it's up to types of grammar. First one, descriptive grammar. What actually descriptive grammar tells us, it's actually related to the interaction of words and their usages. How the words are used, it's actually the matter of concern of descriptive grammar. Prescriptive grammar. Prescriptive grammar actually lays down the rules of a grammar. It's normally the grammar that normally in routine and routine time we learn and teach. Traditional grammar, it actually tells about the framework and the structure of language structures. Comparative grammar, usages of different parts, as traditional grammar just describes or it tells about the frames and structures. The comparative grammar actually tells about the usages of different parts of and their roles as well. Their parts and their roles as well. Cognitive grammar, acquisition of the rules of grammar. Actually, it is related to the conceptualization. Universal grammar, it's relevant to Noam Chomsky's idea of universal grammar. Pedagogical grammar. This is a new trend in a second language teaching. Pedagogical grammar. Actually, it's how to teach a second language in the grammar of that language in an easy way, an applicable way. Cognitive grammar, related to conceptualization, as we cognitive grammar, the same, it's written in both two times. So this was all about for today's lecture related to grammar. I think and I believe you have understood the idea of grammar. Now in upcoming lectures, you'll find the rules and practices of relevant to the grammar. This was just an introduction to grammar. Just stay connected, like it and share it. Subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that you may receive my upcoming videos as well. And you can share your feedback in the actually comment box on my YouTube page, Nayi Soch Nayi Manzil, on my Facebook, and through my personal contact as well. Thank you for watching this video.